Hello everyone, good evening. Hi, all of you are good and I'm also fine. So today I will take another class from chemistry, that is part 2 of thermodynamics. Okay, and it will help you for Neet, JEE, WBJEE, etc. Okay, any competitive exam. So our first question is, which of the following is not the extensive property? Gives free energy, enthalpy, entropy or viscosity. So here today I will take some theoretical based questions. Okay, now you have to note this one. Gives free energy, comma, enthalpy and entropy are all what? Extensive property. Okay, so you have to remember this one. Viscosity is intensive property. Okay, so here which option is correct? Which of the following is not extensive property? That is, indirectly it is intensive. So which option is correct? Option D is the correct answer. Okay, option D is the correct answer. Okay, so option D is the correct answer. Gives free energy, enthalpy and entropy are all extensive property. You have to remember this one. And viscosity is intensive property. So according to this question, which of the following is not extensive? Is not extensive means intensive property. Which one? Viscosity is the intensive property. So option D is the correct answer. Okay, so move on the next question. So students, our next question, that is question number 2. The four curves A1, A2, A3 and A4 are shown in the PV diagram. This one is PV diagram. And which of the following curve represents adiabatic process? So you have to remember adiabatic process. In adiabatic process, okay, heat remains constant. That is dq is 0. Okay, heat remains constant, that is dq is 0, and it is adiabatic process is a steep curve is steep hyperbola. I'm writing here adiabatic process curve is steep hyperbola. So here A3 is correct. A3 is steep hyperbola. Okay, A3 is steep hyperbola among all curves. Okay, so A3 is steep hyperbola. So which option is correct? Option A is the correct answer. So option A is the correct answer. Answer will be A. So in adiabatic process, you have to remember, in adiabatic process heat remains constant. Okay, in adiabatic process we can write Pb to the power gamma is equal to constant. Okay, Pb to the power gamma is equal to constant, and any other forms also there. In adiabatic process, curve is steep hyperbola. So what is here steep hyperbola? Hyperbola means it may covers this part, p axis, that is b axis and y axis, that is p axis and b axis also. So here A3 is steep hyperbola, so among all the curves, so option A is the correct answer. Okay, so move on the next question. So our next question is like that. Daily is always positive when daily is positive, that is energy is positive when. Okay, we have to find out total energy is positive when. We have to find out. 4 options given. System absorbs heat and work is done on it, and system emits heat and work is done by it, and system emits heat and no work is done by it. System absorbs heat and work is done by it. So which option is correct? We have to find out. Okay, so if daily is positive, then we can say what? Heat is passes in the system or heat is absorbed it is absorbed by the system, and what work is done on it. Okay, so this is the condition. If del E is positive, when we can say, if del is positive, then we can say what, heat is processed in the system or heat is absorbed by the system and work should be done on it. Okay, or we can say, if the system absorb heat is absorbed if any system absorb heat or heat passes in the system and work is done on it, then we can say del is positive. So which option is correct here? Option A is the correct option. So system absorb heat and work on it. Okay, system absorb on it and heat on it. So this option is matching here. Question number 3. Okay, so we move on the next question. So our next question is, under which of the following condition in the relation del H equal to del E plus P del V valid for a closed system? Okay, 4 option is given: constant pressure, constant temperature and pressure, constant temperature, pressure and composition. Which one we have to find out? So we know that enthalpy, that is enthalpy H equal to E plus W, that is work done, that is enthalpy H equal to E, W is what, P, B is W. Now if you differentiate this one, it will be del H equal to del E equal to del of PB. So del H equal to del E plus P into del B plus B into del P. Here I am doing differentiation. Okay, you just do differentiation, that is U into B. Okay, U into B. Now this one, look at the first question. If constant pressure, I am checking first, this one is first. If constant, at constant pressure del P will be 0. So therefore del H is equal to del E plus P into del B plus B into 0. So del H equal to del E plus del B. Okay, del H equal to del B plus PW. Okay, so here it will be correct. So which option will be correct here? Option A is the correct answer. So option constant temperature, there is no function here. Temperature, pressure, no function here. All of them no function here. Okay, if constant temperature, then del P equal to 0. So if we put here del P equal to 0, then it will become del H equal to del E plus P del B. So this equation satisfied when pressure is constant. This equation satisfied or valid when pressure is constant. This equation satisfied when pressure is constant. Okay, got my point? Okay, so move on the next question, that is our question number 5. So our next question, that is question number 5. What is the question here? In thermodynamics, a process is called reversible. In thermodynamics, a process is called reversible when 4 option is given. Which option is correct? We have to find out. So surroundings and system changes into each other. Both are changes with each other. Surroundings and system changes into each other. There is surroundings converted to system and system converted to surroundings. Okay, no, there is no boundary between system and surroundings. So there is no boundary between system and surroundings. Okay, so let me introduce this one. Is if this one is system and this one is surroundings, and the whole thing is universe. System plus surroundings is known as universe. Okay, so there is no boundary between the system and surroundings. It also not. The system's surroundings are always equilibrium with system. Yes, option D is the correct answer. Okay, this one also not, because if surroundings and system changes into each other, this is wrong. Then system changes into surroundings, smaller, it is also wrong. Okay, So in irreversible process, the systems and surroundings are in always equilibrium. Okay, so you have to note this one, in reversible process, systems and surroundings are always equilibrium. Okay, and this may occur in infinite number of times. It may occurs, and it may occurs in infinite number of times. Okay, so option C is the correct answer. Option C is the correct answer here. So you have to remember, in reversible process, system and surroundings are always equilibrium, and it may be occurs in infinite number of times. Okay, fine. So we move on the next question. We move on the next question. So our question number 6 is like that: which of the following is a path function? So you have to know this one, what is path function and state function. Okay, so I write here path function. What is path function and state function? The properties of a system if the properties of a system is dependent on the path called path function. Okay, example: work and heat. Work and heat. Now state function: if the properties of a system is depends on the state it reach, okay, and independent on path. Okay, independent on path. If the properties of a system is dependent on state and independent on path, called state function. Okay, here example is internal energy, entropy, enthalpy, entropy. Okay, enthalpy and entropy. Okay, enthalpy and entropy. So path function means the properties of a system depends on the path. Okay, like work and heat. Okay, and state function means if the properties of a system does not depend on the path, depends only on the state, are known as state function. So here look at there, the question is like that: which of the following is a path function? So internal energy is a state function, enthalpy is a state function, entropy is a state function. So which option is correct? Option C is the correct. So option C is the correct. Work is path function here. Okay, work is path function. Okay, got to bed? I hope you understood. So you have to remember this, all of you. So move on the next question. So students, our next question, that is question number 7. Question number 7 is like that: which included in thermodynamic equilibrium from the following? Which included in thermodynamic equilibrium from the following? That is pressure equilibrium, chemical equilibrium, thermo equilibrium, or all of this. Which is included? Okay, so we have to remember, in thermodynamic equilibrium, okay, and equilibrium, pressure pressure, comma chemical and thermo equilibrium is considered, or we can say a equilibrium is said to be thermodynamic equilibrium when pressure, chemical and thermo equilibrium is happened. Okay, so here option D is the correct answer. All of this. So in a thermodynamic equilibrium, pressure equilibrium should be happened, and chemical equilibrium should be happened, and thermo equilibrium should be happened. So option D is the correct answer. So option D is our correct answer. Okay, option D is the correct answer, or correct options. Okay, so all of this will be happened. So move on the next questions. So students, this one is the last question of the lecture. Okay, this is part number 2 or lecture number 2 of thermodynamics. So the last question, that is 8th number question of the lecture, is internal energy is the sum of what? Kinetic energy and potential energy, and all types of energy of the system, energy of the internal system, or none of them. Okay, so we know that internal energy is there, is not it? In thermodynamics we know that internal energy is there. Internal energy, that is thermodynamics first law. We got internal energy is there, that is del K equal del U plus P dV. Okay, so for that we have to know the definition of internal energy. So definition of internal energy is what? So internal energy is the sum of all energies. Okay, all energies like what? Like rotational energy, translational energy, vibrational energy, bonding energy, and etc. Vibrational energy, bonding energy, vibrational energy, and so many things, and etc. Okay, and etc. So here there is kinetic energy, potential energy is not correct, because there is vibrational energy is there, and electronic energy is also, electronic energy or electronic or electrostatic energy is there. Okay, etc. So only kinetic energy, potential, no, all types of energy, yes. So option B is the correct. So internal energy, it is denoted by del U, is sum of all types of energy, okay. So internal energy will be the sum of all types of energy. Okay, got my point? Fine. So I completed another class or another topic. Okay, today I basically considered the theoretical based concept or theoretical based questions. Those are came in PBSE or Neet or JEE or BBS and various entrance exam across the country. Okay, so I selected 8 questions from that topics, and I discussed about the concept and the options. Okay, you have to be practice this one. So have a nice day, take care, bye bye.